Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we have Miss Leslie Huntington with us again. We are doing stats. It's stat time. So then we're going to be looking at November, right, Leslie? November.
Correct.
Okay, great.
This year.
November 2024. So let's jump straight in, guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't, this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe below, tap that bell to make sure that you guys are giving us a follow so that you won't miss any videos that do come out. And with that, we're going to go straight to the meat and potatoes of what we are looking for, jumping in.
So November, we saw 1,647 sales. We're only talking about single family residential.
Correct. Yeah.
Not talking about condo, townhouse, or high rise.
Correct. Yeah.
Which was actually down 14.1% from October. However, interestingly enough, up 14.8% from the prior November.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So the year over year, it's up.
So then last month, we basically sold 14.1% more last month in October. So November, those sales numbers have been down, meaning how many transactions, how many houses we actually sold went down 14%. So we sold less houses in the month of November than we did in October. Right. Just want to make sure completely solidly there. Understanding. Okay, good. Excellent. Good.
Now, the listings, there were 2,138 new listings taken in November, which was down from October 25.4%.
Yeah.
However, up again from November of the prior year, 8.6%.
Gotcha. Good. So month to month, it seems like we're going down, but year over year, we are better than we were last year in that sense, as far as those new listings coming on.
Yes.
I was really thinking that we were going to get more listings coming on, especially with elections and all that kind of stuff being out of the way, supposedly the adjustments and all that kind of good stuff when it came to the interest rates. We know, unfortunately, the interest rates really didn't drop.
Yeah.
Like most people were thinking, even though the Feds adjusted the rate, they didn't necessarily, that rate adjustment didn't necessarily coincide or go over to the mortgage side or the interest rate being adjusted.
Correct. It doesn't carry over to mortgages.
Correct. Yeah, we stayed high. Thank you, Delta, for that. We stayed high, but we didn't necessarily do anything as far as really making that number drop. So I think a lot of people out there are starting to get used to that 6%, 6.2, 6.5 kind of interest rate percent out there. And hopefully that will help us move more transactions since, again, like we just said, we were down as far as those transactions, 14.1% last month. So we still got to get people used to that interest rate.
Yeah. I don't believe it's going to go away.
Yeah. And I think from the projection that we've seen, that we are going to be next year still in that, maybe getting closer to like a 6.2, but we're going to be at that 6.57%, maybe getting down to 6.2 by the end of the year next year. We're not going to be dropping down to that crazy 2%, 3% that we've seen before. Those days are long gone.
Those were the good old days.
It is long past, so we're not doing that.
This is your current reality, folks.
Exactly.
The good news, though, is that the median sales price was up a bit to 480. So it was not quite a 1% from October, but it was almost 7% rise from November of last year.
Exactly. Yeah. 6.7%. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. That's again, overall year to year, we're doing better. We're doing better in that sense. It's just, again, transactions are still low. This is sort of that first positive that we've seen, like you just said, as far as the median price there, that 480, we're up a little bit more than we were last month, because before, again, everything last month was a little bit better in regards to, the number of units sold, all that kind of great stuff, but prices are still going up. So prices are still going up, but inventory is still going down. And I hope a lot of people understand that, because especially with a lot of people going, okay, well, then I'm really going to wait because prices are going down. These prices are not going down. What is that song? It's up and stuck or whatever it was. We had that whole trend a while ago. These prices are up, they're stuck, the interest rates are up, they're going to be stuck for a while. Like
Yeah.
Les says, we're in those sixes and even closest to those sevens for right now to get more towards the end of the year in that sense. So,
yeah. The other news is that still 57.9% of the new listings sold in the first 30 days,
yeah.
compared to last November, which was
58.9 is what
that was October.
Yeah.
And
so last November, I'm sorry, it was 65.5.
65, yeah, 65% were selling.
Wow.
Not off drastically, but a little bit of a shift.
Yeah.
And then we do have 3.4% or 3.4 months of effective availability.
Yeah.
That, folks, historically is a normal market.
Yeah, we're creeping into normal now. We're starting to creep
Yeah.
into a normal, whatever normal is. We're starting to creep into a little bit more of that normal market where buyers and sellers are starting to get a little bit more even. Because even with our inventory, we're seeing some of our inventory sit for a very long time.
Yeah.
And we're seeing some inventory that's really priced well, that's in pristine condition, great location. Those are still, like we just said down here, moving off the market within 30 days, while other things are becoming a little bit more usual and it's more normal to see us out there for 90 days, 120 days, 60 days, whatever it was before, when a couple of years ago, we were used to selling things in 7 days. So
Yeah.
completely different market in that sense. So that's the quick and dirty of this of it written all out, like what's happening with November. So definitely inventory still down. It sounds like we're saying the same thing over and over and over. Inventory still down. Prices still going up a little bit, not flying through the roof, but definitely still
inching.
going up. Yeah, exactly. I think, maybe by the end of first quarter, next year, that so January, February, March, end of March, I think we'll see more people again get really used to this, especially when it gives more time. The new administration comes in, whether you like it, you don't like it, whatever it is. We're not getting into all of that kind of stuff, but nonetheless, that new administration comes in and people start getting used to it even more so, these numbers, that we're going to start seeing more of that movement. Again, this is what we're hoping for. This is what actually a few people are out there projecting. First quarter, we'll see a little bit more movement. Middle of the year, we'll see a little bit of a pickup, but definitely by that third quarter, fourth quarter, we're going to see that shift. So I still think people that are out there looking for a property right now, they really shouldn't be taking their properties like off the market or doing anything crazy.
Huge mistake.
This is our MLS, our multiple listing service. On our multiple listing service, where we as professional agents, we list and we sell properties on this system, we are able to, it doesn't matter if you're with Remax, Coldwell Banker, EXP, like we are, whomever you're with, Keller Williams, all those kind of great things, we will all have our properties on this. There's a few brokerages out there, now that I'm learning about a couple of days ago, that are not necessarily connected with this MLS. But for right now, all of us do have basically our inventory and properties on this MLS. And we're looking at the last 7 days in regards to what's happening here currently in the last 7 days. So if you want to take us through this a little bit, Les.
This is huge. So in the first 7 days of December, 220 homes expired, meaning that their contract ended. So 220 came off the market. Now, of course, some of them come back. The more important, though, interesting number that I am looking at is the withdrawns, whether it's withdrawn conditional or whether it's unconditionally withdrawn. That's 262 homes that were taken off the market. Variety of reasons. A lot of people think that the holidays, they don't want people traipsing through their home. It's decorated and it's really not how my house looks normally. And yes, we understand that. However, that's a huge mistake. And I'll tell you the reason why. If you're a buyer and you're looking for a home and you have to make a move in December, buyers aren't just out running through your home for no reason. They are committed because they have to be.
Yep.
So what'll happen in January is the inventory should swell up. Historically, that's what's happened for the 30 years I've been in the business. And then you have more competition. So as a home seller, put your home on the market, keep it on the market, list it in December. You really have a better opportunity of selling than you do in January.
Yeah.
You've got way less competition in December.
Right.
So, like some people say, the holidays are no holidays in real estate.
Like you're saying, like you said, no competition in the sense that sellers don't have that competition. And what's also great for our sellers is, and like you said, Les, these buyers that are out there, these are more serious. These are the less tire kickers. That's my doorbell going off there in the background. These are the tire kickers are gone. People really need to move. We don't have snow and all that kind of good stuff here in Los Angeles to be dealing with, but nonetheless, people are charging through snow. They're going through all of this stuff to look at homes. These are serious people. And what's great about this as well, especially for those of us who are dealing and celebrating with the holidays, you can actually take your home off of the market for certain days and not allow people to come in and see your property. But you don't miss those really serious buyers that are coming to your home, really looking to and needing to purchase a property during this time. These people can be transferring for work. They can be military transfers. There can be doctors coming into the hospitals. More corporations move their people right before the new year. So you're going to have those really high level, ready to go, serious, needing to buy buyers. So it's a great opportunity for you to be out there in regards to selling the property if you need to at that point. So good stuff.
Absolutely.
Cool. So then, like we said, guys, really easy peasy. Sort of the same number, same sort of kind of stuff that we've been saying for a while here. Inventory low, prices still going up. Reach out to us. We'd love to make sure that we can be of assistance and answer any other question that you may have. And again, subscribe down below. Make sure that you are reaching out to us so that you don't miss any videos and that kind of great stuff. And we will see you in the next one. Take care.